The next rule we're going to talk about is the associative property. And the associative property deals with the grouping of numbers. So the associative property also involves addition as well as multiplication. But once again, it involves how we group the numbers or put them in various grouping symbols such as parentheses or braces or brackets. So let's go ahead and start with the addition example. So if I have three numbers, A, B, and C, right? So if I have A plus B plus C, so A plus the quantity of B plus C, it's going to equal to the quantity of A plus B plus C. Now, first of all, we must understand that according to order of operations, I have to find the sum that's in parentheses first. Okay? So in both of these cases, I have to find the sum of the number in parentheses first. Then after I get that sum, I add the other value. So we're going to choose three different numbers to represent A, B, and C, and we're going to substitute those numbers in. So I'm going to say A is 3, and I'm going to use B as 5, and I'm going to use C as 7. Okay? So over here, I'm going to write 5 plus 7 is 12, right? So I have 3 plus 12, and now 3 plus 12 is equal to 15. So as you can see, I did it vertically this time. Now, over here, I'm going to put 3 plus 5 there, and then plus 7. So this value here is equal to this value there. So first of all, I would have to do the sum of 3 plus 5, which is 8, and then plus 7, and as you can see, 8 plus 7 is equal to 15. Now notice, everything on the left side of the equal sign has the same value as what's on the right-hand side of the equal sign. And we can also read these vertically as well. So this is the associative property of addition. And basically what it says is, if I take the sum of three numbers or even more numbers, the way that I group those numbers will not change the sum as long as it is all addition. Now let's go into the multiplication side. We're basically going to have the same concept, however, we're going to use all multiplication here. Okay, so I have some number A, and I'll use X for multiplication as well as a dot. So A times B times C is equal to the quantity A times B times C. Okay, now we can write this several ways algebraically as well, so I'll just choose one way. And so I have A times B times C is equal to A times B times C. Several other ways that we can use to write the algebraic form of multiplication, but we'll keep this one. So let's choose some numbers. Let's say we have 2 times 4 times 6, okay? And then over here, we have, so according to order of operations, we have to do 4 times 6 first, which is 24. And then 24 times 2 is equal to 48. So I did it vertically first. Now, everything on this side is going to add up or multiply, it's going to have the same product as what's on the right-hand side. So let's do this one. So we'll have 2 times 4 and then times 6, okay? Well, the product of 2 and 4 is going to be 8, so I have 8 times 6, and once again, 8 times 6 is also 48. So here we have the associative property of multiplication, which tells us that the order in which we group numbers that we're multiplying will not change the product of those numbers. The associative property of multiplication, as well as addition in the previous example.